Hey guys, Eric Kyle here, publisher Great Lakes Scuttlebutt Magazine. I'm excited to be down at the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show. A fantastic event. The sun is shining, beautiful boats, wonderful people, having a great time. I'm standing here actually inside of one of the main tents with David Levesque. David, how are you, sir?
I'm fine, Eric, and how are you, sir?
Doing great.
Excellent.
Always a pleasure to see this guy.
Always a pleasure to see Eric.
He's with a company called Canberra Gel. You've been seeing it advertised in the magazine now for a couple of years. It's a fantastic product, I swear by it. And I'd like to have David tell you guys a little bit more about Canberra Gel and what it can do for you.
All right, Canberra Gel is all-natural tea tree oil-based air purifier. What we did is we took the all-natural power of Mother Nature, put it in a jar, set that jar out in your boat, your house, your car, your garage, your basement, anywhere you have musty odors, mildew, mold, growth. The tea tree oil from the container actually evaporates into the air, eliminates all the spores, the mold, bacteria, fungus, viruses.
So basically you're going to have clean, fresh air when you go on your boat without that stench that you normally get when you go on a boat?
You know what, the idea behind Canberra Gel is not to take an odor and cover it up with a fragrance, it's to remove the cause of the odor.
Okay, so it's actually kind of nature's antiseptic. It's going out there killing the mold bacteria, so that's not going to cause any of the odor, so you won't have that normal bilge smell or head smell that you normally have in a boat.
Exactly. We like to say the Canberra Gel will immunize your boat.
That's fantastic. Now, is that the only application process where you open it up and send it out?
No, Eric, I'm glad you asked. Canberra Gel is now available in a spray version. The same blend of tea tree oils that we use in the gel is now in spray. So where the gel is a slow release, sort of a long-term kind of a protection application, the spray is a quick hit, remove the odor, clean the air, purify the air instantly. Right away.
So a jar like that, I think that's the 2 ounce. About how long would that last in, say, about a 35-foot boat?
Well, 2 ounces is going to last you probably about anywhere from 2 to 3 months on average.
Okay.
Depending on how much airflow is going through the boat. The more air, the faster the evaporation rate is going to happen on the gel. Spray would be something that's going to last you anywhere from 24 hours to maybe 72 hours.
Okay.
Sometimes longer depending on the application. But I will tell you something. There is a gentleman that we met in Annapolis at the sailboat show that bought the spray on a Saturday and emailed us on Sunday afternoon and said that the spray worked that fast on a head odor that he has tried every type of chemical additive to the holding tank, every type of deodorizing agent, never had any success with it. The spray did it overnight.
That's outstanding. Now I know you have different sizes of the product as well, David. Talk to us a little bit more about the different sizes and how it works.
Thank you, Eric. I will. The 2 ounce size is actually good for a boat up to around 20 feet for storage. Most people use the 2 ounce aside from storage in a head, bilge, small cabin, V-berth. The 4 ounce size is more of a large cabin, smaller salon area, stateroom. And then the 8 ounce is going to be your larger areas, larger salons. Now, in terms of storage, the 8 ounce will protect the boat up to 40 to 45 feet. And the 4 ounce will protect the boat up to usually 30 to 35 feet.
Okay. I know I put this stuff on my boat back in September.
But wait, there's more.
Oh my goodness, let me not go too fast.
In addition to the containers we also have the convenient, resealable refill pouch. It's an awful lot to say on camera when I'm ambushed at a boat show, but it is the resealable refill pouch.
And how many ounces is that?
It's 24 ounces of green goodness.
There you go. Now again, I was telling you a story about how I got introduced to the product. I put it on my boat back in September 2 years ago. I always had a serious mold problem whenever I unwrapped the boat the following spring.
Right.
I put this out, I didn't have any mold, I didn't have any smell, I didn't have anything in there. It looked just as fresh as it was when I put it away. So if it only lasts 2 or 3 months and I had it in storage for about 5 months, did the gel freeze and then thaw out, or how did that work?
Well, what I should tell you is the gel will freeze because it has a water-based emulsifier to it, but mold freezes also. When it thaws out and all those shrink-wrap boats become like greenhouses, this gel will go right back to work again. But in a storage application, the more contained, that's great, isn't it? The more, it's so exciting, this product. The more contained the area, the less airflow, the longer this product will actually work. We've got boats that have been sitting on the hard for over a year, and the product is still working on those boats because there's no fresh air coming in to dilute it and add more mold spores.
Okay.
I hope that makes sense to you.
That makes perfect sense to me. So we've got multiple sizes. We've actually got a spray application as well.
Yep.
If we're not fortunate enough to be able to make it down to the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show, David, tell us where we can go online to find out more information, and more importantly, to be able to buy the product.
Absolutely. I'll tell you what, Canberra Gel likes to support brick and mortar stores.
Okay.
We would prefer you actually go to the stores and talk to everybody and buy them right there on the premises. You can go to CanberraGel.com, type in your zip code, do a location search, zip code state within 10, 25-mile radius. If there isn't anybody there, feel free to call us up and suggest a place we could possibly sell the product to.
Okay.
Or you can go online to some of our online retailers.
Outstanding. So the deal is CanberraGel.com. Check out the Fort Lauderdale Boat Show or any one of the other boat shows that they'll be coming to soon in order to see the product, or you can buy it right online. David, thank you so much.
You know what, Eric? Maybe one of these days you'll start paying for it yourself.
One of these days I just might. So I think I'm going to be pocketing one of these 4-ounce jars. While we're talking about paying for it, give us a rough idea on price point. Good segue.
Starting with the 2-ounce, you're talking a $20 retail approximately. You've got the 4-ounce, which is a $31.99 retail. The 8-ounce is a $49.99 retail. We also have, which we didn't talk about earlier, we have a 16-ounce, which is great for residential furnaces and basements. This is a $79.99 retail. And most of our retailers typically sell within maybe 10 to 15% off of MSRP.
Okay, okay. Since I've never paid for it, I didn't know what the product cost, so now you guys know. Fantastic to put on your boat. David, thank you so much.
Thank you, Eric. All the best.